So you had mentioned earlier that you were like at a car show and a car meet, right? And you know how I mentioned you during the Middleman Podcast episode that I have these intrusive thoughts at times. So like I don't know why, but this came into my head. I was like, yo, have you ever seen those videos where they're at a car meet and they're like drifting and they're doing like a really crazy fucking drift, and then all of a sudden
the takeovers,
a person gets sideswiped.
Yeah,
A person
they get flown all the way to the next town over.
Gone,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. The car door opens. I've seen a horrific one where the guy was like his leg was out the window, right? Because he was like kind of like on the roof or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, his leg got smashed in between two cars. But like, dude, I swear, you see these videos and you think these people should die, and for some reason they always get up like
they bounce back.
They bounce back.
They
what is the logic
back.
behind that, bro? What is the science?
I blame it on adrenaline.
Adrenaline, yeah, I believe so too.
The
bro.
adrenaline and the fact that they just got embarrassed, like you know what I mean. But other than that,
it's like I can't stay down. I gotta get up.
Yeah, but as a car guy, I really don't like those takeovers. That's what they call takeovers.
That's what they call them.
Yeah, they're calling them takeovers.
They're not sanctioned or nothing.
No,
right?
no.
Fucking...
But what they're doing is they're grouping all the car guys as them, as the takeover guys. So they kind of fucking with us a little bit, you know. But we gotta deal with it. It's a little nuisance.
Those things are absolutely insane, man. I've seen those videos, and yeah, those people just pew, like they fly off. Like if it was a fly and you flicked it, like that's like the animation that happens.
They're hurt. They're hurt.
They're definitely hurt. Bad. That's a good mindset, though. I understand what you're saying as far as like they're embarrassed. Now, if you're embarrassed and you got hit like
you're
that,
gonna get up quick.
You're gonna get up quick. Even if you can't, you're gonna get up, walk off for a little bit, and then you're gonna fall down.
And there's cameras, so somebody caught that.
Somebody caught that, bro. Yeah. Michael, you ever see those videos? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, sheesh, man, these people are absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, hey, they mess up good cars.
Yo, I'm sorry. It's a little bit more comical when there's a little bit more of an obese person who gets hit by the car, bro.
Yeah.
Because,
and then you see the damage, and like, yo, a person did that damage.
Not no fucking truck. It was a person. It was a person.
Poor person, poor guy.
And with that being said, everyone, welcome to Tea Time. I am the man in the middle, Kevin Martinez, joined here by Colo TV for Tea Time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea.
I hope that translated well.
It did. It was a pretty good one for you, actually.
Mine's got stuck. Oh, I'm supposed to drink? All right, bet. Hold on. Salud. Half and half, bro. Can't get better than half.
Where does that bring you? Does it bring you back to a memory in your life when, life was so simple?
Oh, yeah.
Where does that bring you?
Brings you back to when these were $1.
Okay.
They went up $1.25.
$1.39, depending on where you go.
But it definitely reminds me of elementary school and junior high. I used to go to Brooklyn. I used to live in Brooklyn, and I used to go to school in Brownsville.
So, were you born in New York?
Yeah, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Nice. So, yeah, it just reminds me of that, man. The whole going to the bodega, here's $1, papi, where's my chips? And, yeah.
The good life. Just getting in Arizona, man. I remember those days, man.
There was no bills.
No bills, man. No bills. What a great time to be alive, man. Now we're over here. We're watching people get hit by cars in these car shows, man.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about these car shows. You just talked about how they kind of group in everyone within that same type of, class when that's not the case. You seem like you're pretty in tune with the car world out here.
Yep.
Can you explain to me, maybe, why do they do these meetups at Sheets? What is that, bro?
What define which type of meetup though? To do the crazy shit or?
No, I think they just sit there with their cars and just chat,
It's more about appreciation.
Okay.
If you like the car that you have, like I like the car that I have,
which is
it's an Audi. It's an A4. It's not an S4, but it has all the bolt-ons and goodies in it, all the bells and whistles that make it sounds nice. But it's an Audi A4, and when we park up, man, we just appreciate the car, and we appreciate that we're around like-minded people.
Yeah,
and it's all about it's just drinking your we go to Cars and Coffee, just drink your coffee and look at cars.
That's cool.
Just stare at them, and it may sound.
No, I mean, like during the Italian festival, I remember they had a lot of vintage cars in the Italian festival, and just getting shots of the cars. I'm not even a car guy, but just seeing them, like, damn, bro, I know that this shit right here is like exclusive, and I am like kind of blessed. The other day there were like Lamborghinis in Scranton and Lotuses and stuff. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, well, there was a car show last week at the Steamtown Mall. It was I think it was Static Wars or something. They we packed out the whole roof of the parking deck.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of cars, which I actually filmed that day. I have to get on the edit.
Well, I want to see that.
Yeah. But
maybe you
yeah,
could
they
give
had
us a
6
little
cars.
snippet to overlay. That'd be dope, bro.
Yeah, I'll send you some raw footage.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it was some really dope cars. They gave away a free wrap. You know what I mean? So somebody got 10th.
Wow.
Yeah. So you know they was giving away a pretty nice stuff. But big event, and that was here in Scranton too. So big ups to whoever organized that. I think it's my boy, but I don't know who did it. So
yeah, I remember in my time in Scranton, I've lived basically in this vicinity for a very long time. Ever since I've been in Scranton, I lived in this vicinity. If it wasn't here, I was living next door, so I didn't move nowhere. And I remember seeing in the past car shows at the parking garage there. But it was pretty cool because I could just see like you could hear the fucking cars just like roaring through the parking garage on their way down, and then the streets get flooded. And it was all legit, it wasn't like nothing sketchy or anything like that, but it just it made me think about like Tokyo Drift and shit like that.
Oh yeah. That was definitely a good movie. I remember watching that like a couple times, like back to back. When it hit the theaters. Movie. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, that was like when Fast and Furious was good, now it's a little bit outlandish.
After 4, it went downhill.
Yeah, I agree. I really like number 2. One of my favorite lines, "Ejectocito, bitch." I use that phrase every time someone's in my car. I'd be like, "Word, Ejectocito,"
Yeah.
Get them out the car, get them out the car. I really those are really good movies, man. Car shows. So let me ask you: is there anything else? You talked about like doing like director. Do you ever want to like direct a movie or anything of the sort? You said you were a big movie guy earlier.
That's the plan. Right now, I have this bad boy. That's my main camera. But the goal is to get a cinema camera. But one of the issues with cinema cameras is that it's more than one man band. You know what I mean? So I have to. You're right. You good?
I'm trying to figure out where I wanted to put that.
But yeah, so once I start going to those cinema cameras, I will need a crew to help out, you know what I mean? But that's the next step, man, because I want to shoot at least shorts.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome, man.
A little 25-minute movie.
Perhaps Michael will be eager to help you out with that, man, because that's where Michael would more than likely want to strive. I know him and I have had conversations that is what he enjoys and would much rather edit and film and direct and so on and so forth. So maybe, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Could you grab the mic?
I want to film something soon.
What if it was something soon?
I'm going to film something soon.
Oh, would you mind spill the beans a little bit or no? No? Okay.
It's
a horror?
It's something short.
A doc? Okay, cool.
It's in the pre-production stage, the concept stage,
But I'm not going to say it.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Well, I'll follow up, man. I'm excited to hear that project, man. Let's see what happens.
I'll be on call.
What's that?
I'll be on call.
Yeah, man. Let's make it happen. You see these movies up here. I have an appreciation for film. I have an appreciation for Christopher Nolan in particular. Do you have a director that you idolize or?
Well, Christopher Nolan he's the guy who did Exception.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exception,
he's sick in the Batman movies, right?
Yeah, Batman movie.
Yeah.
He's on
Batman Begins. Yeah.
Not 1917 though. Not 1917.
No,
are you sure? Is that good? Are you sure?
Skyfall. Christopher Nolan.
Nah, bro. I'm pretty sure.
He didn't direct Skyfall.
Yeah, no, he didn't direct Skyfall. No, he didn't. Okay. Maybe he like co-produced or something like that. Oppenheimer. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. I was a big movie nerd, but in the past 5 years, I kind of fell off. And it's because I've been working and not sitting watching Netflix and stuff like that. But like I'm a little behind.
Netflix is too rich for me, bro. That shit's expensive.
I mean, you didn't miss anything good in the past 5 years.
Yeah, like I said, I've been hearing a lot of like movies of bombing. You know what I mean? Or not really performing well, or these companies like So I don't know, man.
If they don't have Margot Robbie in it, the movie's gonna tank. I'll tell you that much.
Or if it's not already a remake of a remake that they already made, or you know what I mean.
The new Joker doesn't look good. The Joker 2, they have
Yeah.
Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'm gonna be honest. I was a big fan of the first one, the original. That
I didn't even
they
like the
did.
Batman with the Twilight guy.
Oh, I didn't watch
Robert
that one.
Pattinson.
I didn't watch that one. I heard about that.
Yeah,
What were your
I didn't
thoughts?
like it.
It was alright.
It was alright?
I liked it.
I did see King Kong and Godzilla, the New Age.
With my kids. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
I was a fan. I was like, all right, that's pretty good, but it was also like a bit predictable. So I think one of the I really wanted to see The Killing of a Flower Moon.
Mhm.
That movie. Do you know what I'm talking about? With Leonardo DiCaprio,
No, I
where
do not.
he I don't really know the full extent of the movie, but I'm led to believe that he is a white guy, an American that's dating like this Native American, and then that's when they were taking land away, and there was a lot of war and stuff, and there was a lot of conflict. So, Killing of the Flower Moon, I believe, is like basically
Is that when they ran down the Indians?
more
Basically took over the whole shit.
pretty
Yeah.
much. That's what the movie's about. I didn't watch it though, but it did look like it was a pretty interesting movie.
Is it me or that topic seems to be popping up more recently of like the Indians and how their land? Well, or maybe it's just my algorithm on social media.
Maybe it's your algorithm on social media, because for me,
Yeah.
not so much. For me, I don't know what's coming up right now, man. Just like a bunch of bullshit.
You know what it is? I mean, during work, I listen to a lot of Rogan,
Mm.
and recently he's just been like he acknowledged that when he's talking to somebody, it's because America took this from the Indians and whatever. And but I feel like that topic is popping
Mr.
up.
Rogan, man. Mr. Rogan, one of the goats, one of the OGs in the game, man.
But so yeah, he's 2009. He's been doing this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. He's a lot of people are like, you want to be the next Joe Rogan? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm gonna just be
Joe Rogan's already Joe Rogan.
I'm gonna be the new Kevin Martinez. That's what
Exactly.
it is, bro. I'm who I am, So this is what it's all about, Tea time. You get a little bit more about what I like, what I talk about, So you don't have a director who you kind of like, really, or a movie that's like a must see for you.
A must. Well,
Like if you're gonna be like, nah, this is my favorite movie.
You know
gotta
what?
watch it.
If there's a movie that you're gonna watch, I don't know who the director is, but I know it was he was well praised when this movie came out. Well, not in a good way. Not in a good way. Later, yeah. But it's the movie Kids. I don't know if you've seen the movie Kids.
Kids, I have
Came out like 90 something.
Mike.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Something Clark.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's a good movie.
I've seen that movie when it released in the 90s, and I seen it in the 90s because when it came on HBO, it was like 2 a.m, and it's a strong movie, and
it's a weird. It could be it's pretty.
But it captured what
Kids.
New York was. Yeah, Kids, and actually Mac Miller made a mixtape.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, not for that, but he named it Kids, and it has the same. You know what I mean?
The inspiration.
Yes,
from
yeah.
Okay, I got you. Interesting.
You know?
No, I haven't seen that movie. My go-to is Interstellar. That's my go-to.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
See, I like these new movies like that too, man. But I'm more, you know what? I'm an old soul. Like I like to watch 80s Die Hard. You know what I mean? And all the old Jackie Chan movies. Cause that's it just comes to me as like nostalgia. Cause I used to watch them with my father.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, but the new ones I do get wild. But it takes a lot to wow me now with the new ones. Cause I feel like everything's like.
A Michael Bay film. Nothing like a Michael Bay film, bro.
What, exploding?
My favorite thing is I've always wanted to be like, who is that guy with the fucking the voice like coming this fall? A Michael Bay film.
That's actually pretty good.
I know, bro. I'm like, yo, I could be that guy when he dies.
You know that guy probably makes a lot of money.
A shit ton, bro. They're hitting him up for every. I'm honestly led to believe that they're just AIing his voice at this point. I really am. I am.
No, but that's another thing too. Like, that was more frequent earlier in the early 2000s or 90s, right?
What?
Where like the whole this fall.
No, bro, that's still a fucking
that's
thing,
still
bro.
yeah.
Be like, come for the adventure of a lifetime this fall, coming to a theater near you. Honestly, one of the best movie scenes that like has ever aired, and it's animated, is the Shrek when he becomes a human and him and Donkey are in the Cops TV show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's like basically, I believe it was inspired by O.J. Simpson when he was running away from the cops.
Yep.
That's the Shrek way of putting it. And that scene is fucking amazing.
Is that the one where they found catnip on boots?
Yeah, exactly. That's the one, man. So, with that being said, guys, we're gonna get off a tea time here. Make sure you go watch the new Shrek movie because it's coming out.
sir.
Why am I plugging in Shrek? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
All right. It's been a pleasure, Colo. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you, man.
And cheers
We're
to
here.
Tea Time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. Peace.